Well, it's a show about quilts, so you got to start out with a little acoustic guitar music, right? Windy and warm. That's what that's called. That's what it is today. Here in San Francisco, windy and warm. You don't expect that around here. You know where else it used to be windy and warm? In Assyria, around 860 BC. Yeah, Ashurnasirpal II, who was the king of Assyria at that time, built a palace and invited 70,000 people to come to his birthday party. One of the bas-reliefs from that palace ended up in the, or actually more than one, ended up in the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, where I saw it and took a picture. It's a relief, it's a picture of a winged soothsayer, I guess, a being with supernatural powers. I keep saying a winged deity, I'm not sure exactly what he was. But I love this thing. I took a picture of it, and then 4 or 5 years ago, and then just recently I saw a video of some members of ISIS, the Islamic State, so-called, destroying some very similar artworks with sledgehammers. Broke my heart. You know, these sculptures were just sitting there. They weren't hurting anybody. Weren't intended to be blasphemous in any way. Just broke my heart. And I thought about the bas-relief that I liked so much that I'd taken a picture of, and I wished that I could do something to keep it safe, no matter what else happened to it. And I thought, well, I'm a quilt maker. I could put it on a quilt, you know, how about that? So I drew a picture of it into my computer and then ported it over to my Pro Stitcher computer on my handy quilter long arm, and quilted it onto this quilt top. I made this quilt top specially for that purpose, to be a safe place for this bas-relief. Here, let me show you what the quilting looks like. Here you can see this guy and his wings. All of the fancy feathered things all over the rock. All the cuneiform telling the story. The fancy floral edgings. It was a lot of fun to do. And the only problem is that the computer did all of the sewing until the very last thing. Now I get to put the edging on. So that's what I'm working on now, is I'm putting the facing along the bottom. I get to do that by hand, sitting here in my beautiful studio with the natural light from the north and the breeze blowing through the windows and sewing. That's what I'm doing today. See, I applied this edge all around the back, ironed it flat, and now I'm sewing it down. What a life, huh? Any questions? Yeah, Hey Joe, I got a question. Why don't you finish that tune? Say goodbye. All right. See you later. See ya.